sucks that we lost, obviously, and, but yeah, it's finally coming together. Felt good. I just missed that last one too. Yeah, it's good to I had really good at bats today. Even my 2 outs were barrels, and it's just keep that train rolling. Into Atlanta. The thing I like the most about it is all my takes are soft, and that's a good sign for me when I'm hitting and going right. So. Just gotta keep swinging at stuff in the zone, and the rest will take care of itself. And obviously it's nice to kind of get this out of the way. I had some really good swings today, so I take that to the bank, have the off day, refresh, and get ready for Atlanta.
You looked right into the dugout after the first one. You knew it was gone.
Yeah, I looked at Cervelli. Me and Cervelli have been talking a lot, and he pulled me aside this morning. We were talking about some stuff from old footage of last year, and credit to him of helped me and get back into the posture I need to be ready for whatever pitch is coming, and to get my A swing off on those. But yeah, the last couple of years, it's with the COVID, it's been tough, especially in New York. Not as many people are coming out, and it's finally refreshing. Handful of games I've played here, it feels like it's almost sold out every time they're in the game, and they're yelling and screaming, which is the best part. And I love playing in front of the fans again, and being a part of it, and I finally did something, so that's even better.
Is there a sense of monkey off your back just to get that pitch run?
For sure. I mean, that's always, as a power hitter, you just want to get it, a one on the board, I guess. But yeah, it's nice to kind of get that out of the way, and now I can just go back to, not having to worry about, trying to hit the ball at 450 feet. I can just go back to, taking my hits and, put myself in, good counts so I can get pitches that I can, do damage on.
Do you think you're pressing a little bit when you first got here?
No, I don't think I was pressed. I mean, you can say that a little bit, but this game's already hard enough, and I was making it harder. And mechanically I wasn't there, and then mentally you kind of go into a bad place and into a rabbit hole, and you just got to keep fighting and grinding through it. And today's a good day for me to reflect on, but we lost, so it's definitely deflating for sure.
How important is this road trip with the type of teams that you'll be facing?
Yeah, these are two or three contenders, with all these the 2 teams in the East, and then obviously San Francisco. But we just got to worry about recharging, on Thursday, and then getting after it on Friday, because we're a top team in this in this league, and we got to come out and show them what we're capable of.
To have Luke Voit and how he changes his lineup.
Yeah, really good. Good to see him swing the bat well today, and just good to see him healthy. I think everybody knows what he's capable of and how he can swing the bat. So to see him back healthy in the lineup is a big boost for us.
Your takeaway overall from this homestand, and you guys are 20-12, but just going for a pretty important road trip.
Yeah, we got we'll get an off day tomorrow. I think it was a tough homestand. Obviously, we got in late, and had a tough last day there in Cleveland, but that's not an excuse, certainly. And we would have loved to win this series, but just didn't happen. So get this off day in, and then we got a tough road trip ahead, so we got to be ready to go after that.
Well, we've been doing a lot of things well. We've been pitching the ball well, getting some timely hits. Obviously, Manny and Haas have been hot and carrying the team up to this point. But like I said, it was good to see some guys that we expect to be contributors to the lineup go out there and put the bat on the ball hard today. A couple of home runs from Luke. Almost a game-tying home run there with Myers at the end. So still playing good defense, running the bases, doing a lot of things well. And, we got a nice record at this point of the season.
We got good news on Bob. Have you heard from him?
I didn't hear from him personally, specifically from him, but I did hear that everything went according to plan with the surgery. He's over at UC San Diego, I believe, is where he's at right now, so resting comfortably. And we'll see where he is here the next couple days and keep tabs on him. But as far as I've heard, everything went according to plan.
What about Matt Williams? Do you have an update on him?
Matt was pulled out today due to the COVID protocols, is what we've been told, so which is why we made the switch late to put Macias there at third and Berkey at first.
The Guardians game was canceled today because of COVID. You guys have had some situations this week. Is this just like a reminder that this thing is not done? And
100%. I mean, it's out there. I mean, we all know it's out there. There's a bunch of different symptoms going around. I even had a slight cold myself. So there's viruses going around everywhere right now. Some COVID, some non-COVID. So we're just following the protocols and doing what we can do to avoid this thing. But it's just a reminder that we're not out of this pandemic yet.
What are the reports on Snell, and is the next step presumably to be back up here?
I believe his next outing will be with us. I think it's yet to be determined when that might be, but he looked great yesterday, threw a bunch of strikes. I mean, I think 7 or 8 strikeouts that he had and only 59 pitches, so he's filling up the zone. The report back to Niebla was that he felt really well. That was from Snell, so I think the next start will be with us.
So presumably that would lead to some pretty tough decisions given how your pitchers have pitched.
Yeah, we've had these conversations about that before. It's a good conversation for us to have. We're in a good place. We got a lot of depth. We got some tough decisions to make, but a lot of options at the same time. So we're going to have those conversations here real shortly.